Hey guys, how's it going today? Welcome back to another season of the Universim. There's been a new update. It's been out for about 2 days now, and I know I'm a little late, but here we are. The new patch is named the Core, and I'm very excited for this. I was taking a look at the patch notes, but I feel like it'll be more special with us just going through the game without a patch notes episode this season. So, you know what? Let's just jump in. Let's see what this update is all about. And already I kind of know what it's about, but I'm excited for it. So let's go ahead and get into it. And obviously we're going to start off with a new game. Now, on this on the save, I'm thinking that we might be playing with yeah, let's go Highlander. Let's just do it. All right, and the other thing is that they've changed the world seats. So they've changed how everything's selected now. So that's kind of cool. I'm excited because that means that we get a lot new different varieties of worlds that we can choose from. So previously, I think it was like around 128 worlds that you could get randomly, and now there's 99,999. So there's a lot more variety, which is very exciting. And so I am looking forward to seeing whatever sort of deal happens with the world creation. I'm just gonna keep everything normal, everything as it's intended to be played at. So let's go ahead and start a brand new life, and with this season 12 will be on its way. Okay, so here we are on our planet, Mother Planet. Let's see what the seed is. So the seed is 779,252. So if you want to play on that, go right ahead. Already, the water's looking pretty good. It's not too bad. Yeah, actually, I think this area would be a pretty good starting area. So let's go ahead and place it right there, and we'll see how all this goes. Okay, so already a residential is plopped down. Fantastic. So, while we're getting through the beginning part here, oh. Okay. Already we're seeing something new. So, discovery points required, 30. Okay, so we've got this new sort of resource that's going to be used for researching, which is called discovery points. I am thinking this has to do with the expedition. That's what I'm thinking. Now, as far as I know, the expedition only comes up after you've unlocked material refinement. So this actually puts this stuff further behind than it used to be. So that's kind of interesting. So let's get water wheel, reservoir, and fire, and then fishing. Just the original research build. So that's kind of cool. I wasn't actually expecting us to already encounter something brand new. So very, very cool. Also, we can also see there are different eras. At least that's what I believe these are. So you can now actually build buildings from previous eras. You can only build them once you've unlocked the next one, though. So kind of interesting. I'm looking forward to see how that works. It also raises the question: can you actually rebuild a civilization when when a giant apocalyptic event has happened, and you are left with just 2 nuggets who are in charge of repopulating the planet? And maybe you might think, is this some sort of foreshadowing? Is this going to be maybe a longer season of the Universim? Well, maybe. But only time will tell. Yeah. So point is, maybe we might experiment with that and see if it's possible. I think it is, but we'll see. I think it's going to require a lot of work, and I think it's going to require us to basically just demolish everything and literally start off from the ground up and slowly work our way back up into the industrial era, and then be back in the modern age. So, also, I'm noticing too, there's a little bit of a difference, I think, with the trees. This might be a visual bug, but there's kind of the glistening off of the leaves. I don't know exactly why that is, but kind of interesting. Also, another thing that was changed, clouds. So clouds look nice and fluffy now, as you can see. Very nice, very beautiful. Oh, very cool. You can actually go through the cloud. I like that. That is very, very satisfying. So this is actually going to be how snow and stuff like that works now. At least what I saw from the patch notes. So they will, yeah. That's where snow and rain's going to be coming from. And where is home? Okay, so we've got Book of Love. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, I should also say there's been a couple of changes within my life. I've got a new job, so that kind of makes it so doing videos and such is going to be a little interesting. I basically am going to be working a full week on and then a full week off. So I'm going to do my very best with making sure that I get about 2 weeks of footage and 2 weeks of videos when I don't work. But at the very start, it's going to maybe be a little difficult. I think for this week, I'm going to be able to get enough Universim content where it's going to be each day, and then it basically be fine for the next week. But we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that I'll have enough for everything. But if it does take, you know, a couple of days for another video to come out, just be a little patient. You know, don't worry, it's gonna come. But other than that, I'm looking at maybe doing daily uploads right now of the Universim. And then also, there's also going to be more KSP videos too. So if you are interested in KSP and you haven't started watching my series yet, you can go ahead and do so. I'm going to actually be changing the style around of the series. So instead of me doing commentary as I'm doing it, I'm going to be doing it post-commentary. And I think that's going to be a little bit better. I think it's going to make it so that missions don't last as long. And it will hopefully be more interesting. So be on the lookout for that. And let's see here. What else? I'm also going to be streaming a lot more too when I'm not working. So on every other week, I'm planning on hopefully doing a stream at some point every single day. Maybe. I don't know if it's actually going to be every day or not. But I'm also... Okay, geez. I'm actually realizing now that I just make myself very busy. I've also been hosting tournaments online for a game called Rounds. You guys probably saw this a couple months back about my first announcement video on the Rounds tournament. Well, that went extremely well, and I'm really glad that it went so well. And so I've run basically 6 more tournaments, and so we're going to be starting our 7th tournament pretty soon. And all of that is streamed on my Twitch channel as well. And then also, I'm also going to be starting a Rounds Championship Series, which is basically going to be consist of a split. So basically a period when people play for their records. So basically if they win or lose, and then the top 8 participants within that are going to move on to a double elimination tournament. And then our prize pool is about $30. So yeah, very excited for all that. And I don't know what more to say. Just super excited for everything that's coming up. I think that's basically it. And then also, this update was just kind of a cherry on top, because I wasn't really expecting this, to be totally honest. I didn't see any sort of previous announcements on it. I didn't really see much information on when the next update's going to be. So, here we are, though. Yeah. Let's see here. What else is there? Alright, let's go primitive cooking, and then we'll go engineering huts. And cooking utensils, yes. And then we can go ahead and get water dowsing too. And let's go ahead and also make sure that we continue making sure these guys have some babies. Because babies make sure that we have workers, and workers make sure that we can continue expanding. Alright, so we have the fishing pier now. Let's go ahead and get that. We'll only get one for right now. And so there's also been a couple of balance changes too to the game. So we'll see how those interact with certain things. They changed the way that the town hall works, but we'll get to that and kind of see how I like it. Because, I don't know, it seems interesting. Okay, back in you go. Alright, so far everybody is Highlander. So very good. That is ideal. Okay, again. The other thing is too, as I'm reaching 700 subs, so that is a very exciting milestone, and that means we will be 300 subs away from 1,000. And as I've already announced before, and I will continue to announce, when we do get to 1,000, I will be doing a face reveal. So very excited for that milestone. But in the meantime, we've got 700, almost 700 subs. And I'm not really too sure what I want to do for this milestone. So I guess if you guys have any ideas, go ahead and put them in the comments. Because I am honestly kind of blank with what I want to do. I've thought about just doing a video for like Mike, my cat. Because he has kind of a good presence on Discord. And people seem to enjoy him. But, okay. Are these guys... Okay, they're just gonna go to construction. I guess they don't care about making any more children. They are, in fact, done. Okay. That's fine, I guess. But I was thinking about just doing a video on Mike. Just to show you guys how funny he is. And cute. Because he's a pretty funny cat. But I guess let me know if you guys are interested in something like that. We can also do another Tales of Barry. It's been a while since I've done one of those. And because I do have plenty of stories to tell. So. Alright, let's just go ahead and help these guys build up their home. Okay, one more tree. There we go. Yeah, so I'm really not sure what's going on with the trees. I think it has to do with... Because these trees are basically made by making meshes intercept each other. And so I'm wondering... Or textures intercepting each other. And it kind of seems like when you are looking at a texture at the exact 180 degrees, it becomes this like nice shiny line. So I'm thinking that's what's causing them to sparkle so much, which is a little strange. But because under certain conditions it looks fine, but then other conditions it looks pretty terrible. Like these palm trees. Like, what is going on with that? I don't know what they did to cause this. Is this cloud raining? No. I wanted to see a raining cloud. Ah, there we go. There's one. So that looks pretty good. I like that. Yeah, isn't that so cool? And we can actually see the rain from in here, too. The wall of rain. That's very nice. They did a good job with that. Alright, let's get ourselves an engineering hut. Make sure that everything stays up and running. Go ahead and place it like that. It's a little strange being at an angle, but it'll be fine. Alright, now we can get a fishing pier. And it actually looks like we've got a little bit of mutations. So not everybody has Highlander anymore. But that is fine. Okay, we've got a lost nugget. Let's go ahead and find him. Oh, very close to home. Wow. You didn't make it very far, buddy. Maybe next time you should bring a spear. Alright, so I guess we have to move on. We can't get wood oven yet, and we can't get this stuff because we need the discovery points. And I'm really not sure too much about that yet. So let's get shamanism, and then ancient burial. And we'll get town hall. Alright, let's continue using Cupidon as well to just keep expanding. This is a very important power early on. Ooh, look at that nice snow. So I guess it's still, when it's wintertime, it's not so much that there needs to be clouds for there to be snow. There's also a bird. I don't think we've seen birds before, have we? Maybe I'm wrong. But that's very cool. Can I grab them? Oh, I can? Oh. Just died. That's sad. Oh, I guess we just pop them. Like a balloon. That's terrible. Okay, well, we've got a wolf attack coming along. We have no way to defend ourselves right now. So I guess it'll be up to me. So we will make sure we have enough points and use telekinesis. Oh. Maybe that was the only wolf. That would be nice. Okay, so we had one death. Very, very sad. We don't have ancient burial yet. So I guess we'll go ahead and hide this body. And I'll I guess we can go ahead and put it in the sea for right now. But it's not the best. You have to be careful with that. Whoops. That's not really what I meant to do, but that's fine. Okay, broken heart. So punish. Alright, well, sacrificial. There we go. Got Chandra Chain. It works out. Okay, so our eatery is up, so we can finally start making some pretty nice meals. Well, some nice, like, caveman dishes. Like good old fish on rock, and wolf on rock, and those sort of dishes. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so already we need to build another engineering hut. We're already expanding across the land. So let's go ahead and get another one. I think like right here. It's going to cover a majority of this land. Alright, so we can finally build ourselves a hospital. So where is going to be a good spot for this hospital? Will it fit in here? Possibly. It doesn't fit the best. Maybe we put it on the other side. Yeah, this will work better. So how many Highlanders do we have now? Hopefully we still have a good amount. Okay, so about half of our population right now is Highlanders, so not really ideal. I kind of wish we had some more. Already the trait is becoming less and less apparent. But the thing is, though, is that Highlanders live forever, so that's going to make it so that they will essentially be able to always be able to make more of themselves. So there's going to always be a good portion of our nuggets to being Highlanders, as long as there's no massive disease or anything like that. Okay, we have Ancient Burial now too. So I think this isn't going to be so great. We might have to plop down 2 of these for right now. So we'll plop one down there, and we'll plop one down here. Okay, so we could go for material refinement right now. I think it might be a good idea, because then we can I think we're going to go for material refinement right now, and then we're going to get back up for agriculture. And also one of the hospitals, well, the hospital's up. So, let's get ourselves a doctor. Alright, so one of our cemeteries is being built. The other one's not looking too great yet. It still needs quite a few rocks, but it's making some progress. And also, we don't really have to worry about people dying quite yet anyway, because people kind of live forever. So I think we'll be okay. All right, let's go ahead and put somebody into the cemetery, though, just in the off chance somebody dies. Really, the only way that somebody's gonna die right now is like a wolf attack, anything like that right now. Okay, we also have the town hall. So they did change the town hall and the way that it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and make it so that way I can show you. Oh, look at that. Gravediggers and gravediggers falling in love with each other. Love at first sight, you know? They're going to own a family business. It's going to be on their businesses are on the opposite sides of town. But that just means that they will be able to expand and, you know, have further reach within their company. So that is well done. Very good relationship investment there. As long as, I guess, both of them enjoy each other as well. Oh, we have an election. Alright, so we have food for all, accelerated studies, and environmental protection. Wow, these are kind of all useless for us right now. We'll just go ahead and go for accelerated studies. It's not really going to do anything for us right now, though. Alright, so we can make a warehouse, too. So I'm going to make, actually, a few of these, because these are just good to have around your city. Well, your civilization. So we'll put one there, and if we can fit one, no. The road is not really working in our favor here, but that's okay. Yeah, I think 2 is going to be fine for right now. How are we doing on water right now, too? Because I think we need to get a reservoir over here. Because we have yet to build one on this side. In fact, maybe we'll go 2. We'll go 2 reservoirs. Yeah. That'll be good. They'll like it. So as you can see, a nugget auto assignment is now a percentage. So this is kind of handy. So this is always going to guarantee that you have a very good amount of laborers versus workers. So it's very nice. I'm going to go ahead and set it to 80% because I think that's a good number. And that's kind of a number I've picked arbitrarily. But, you know, I think it's a good one. The only issue that I kind of have with this is the developers made it so that this can only go up to 90, I believe. So yeah, it can't actually go up to 100%. I kind of wish that we had control over it, like full control, and were able to go all the way up to 100. I understand why they didn't allow that, because if you went straight up to 100, then that would be pretty dumb, because that means that your laborers aren't going to help you expand at all, because you're going to have none, and you're just going to have pure workers constantly. But at the same time, that's kind of your own fault if you choose to do that, and I think you should get punished for it, because, you know, overall, this is a game, so if you make a mistake, you know, you kind of got to be punished for it. But it is what it is. Maybe they'll change it in the future. Maybe they won't. I'm going to go ahead and build another eatery, too. It seems like our eatery that we have now is kind of struggling with keeping up with demand. So we'll put one out here. And maybe we'll actually do a third. We'll do one out here, too. There we go. That should be pretty good. We can also make a garrison. So I'm going to make 2 of these, too. These will help us defend our city and get ourselves some food. And honestly, wolves might be a big problem, considering that's really going to mostly be the reason for some of my nuggets or our nuggets to die. And geez, that rain looks so good now. I really like that. I really enjoy the rain. It looks so good. The lightning doesn't look too bad either. I like how it illuminates the clouds. Yeah, look at that. That's so nice. They also move pretty fast too, so that means that they're going to be able to cover, you know, more lakes and stuff. I like it. Alright, so we got the other eatery up. We don't have this eatery up yet, but that's okay. Let's get ourselves some more nuggets. See what nuggets need to be married. Okay, how many unmarried? Okay, 0. That's what you want to see. That will allow you to expand your population as fast as you possibly can. And as fast as your nuggets are willing to. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start hunting medium animals. So that's going to consist of deer, wolves. Majority of the animals actually in this game are medium. So it allows you to get a lot of food, and there's just a lot of food sources that way. It also decreases the amount of wolves, which is great because that makes it so that there's going to be less chance of the wolves attacking. But, so yeah, hopefully that will help. But then again, I actually haven't really seen if you eliminate all of the wolves, if that actually makes it so that there is no wolf attacks. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if when a wolf attacks happen that they just spawn or something. I don't know. But there's also no reason to believe right now that that does happen. But there's also no reason to believe that it doesn't, because I haven't seen it. Unless I can get somebody definitively saying that it is just some random wolves that are alive, then I guess I'll believe it. Okay, so we have stone and wood refineries. So we can go ahead and get these for right now. I think, wait, which one did I grab first? Okay, I went stone first. So this is a really good area for stone. As you can see, there's a lot of stone. That's what you want to have right next to a stone refinery. So we'll plop that one down there, right there, and then we're going to go ahead and plop, I think, the wood refinery out here. It's not a great place for it, but it's not too bad either. And it looks like we're going to have to get another engineering hut. There we go. And I also want to make sure as well that we continue planting some trees, because already our planet condition is falling. So I want to try to make sure that that is not the case. So also, if you guys don't know this already, the number in the top right of this little tab, so where it says 16,000, that's basically how many trees you have. So right now we have 15,676. But if we have 16,000, then that is basically the maximum amount of trees that is basically kind of supported, you could say. But also, you can actually go over that amount, but it's not going to affect the any sort of climate or anything like that. If you go really low on trees, then that makes it so there's a lot less rain. And if you do more trees, then that just means there's going to be more rain, making sure that lakes and stuff like that don't become dry. So having more trees is always ideal, unless you're really trying to end your population by a drought or something on the lines of that. Well, yeah, I guess you could do that, but it's not really recommended early on. So, Alright, I think that's going to do it for this episode. So we've already kind of encountered some of the things from this update, but there is still some more. So look forward to future episodes, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. If you guys like this video, hit that like button. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, anything of the sort, go ahead and leave a comment down below. If you guys are brand new to the channel and you guys like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next episode.